Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next, Ozzie Albies is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Hard hit at third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening 11. At the plate started, Ender Inciarte. Batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. In there at the letters 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, trying to get him started again following the double play. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rojas will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, you talk about uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Settling in now, Jose Martinez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. So coming to the plate, Martin Prado. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pops this one up. Freeman is over, 2 gone. Into the box, Lewis Bronson.
Right fielder, Lewis.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Markakis is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. So striding in, Ronald Ackerman. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyler Flowers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Tapper up the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now at the plate, Johan Camacho, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Prado is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. At the plate, Rajay Davis. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Left fielder, Rajay.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Albitz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now in the box, Caleb Smith.
Caleb Smith.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Margot. He singled his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the third out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. The pitcher, Kevin Gossman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a flare out toward right center. Bronson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albitz. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ozzie Alvis is out number 2 here in the third inning. Ender Inciarte is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. High pop-up. Prado is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Next for the Marlins.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Salvador Perez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. In now, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman number 5.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Ronald Ackerman. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Perez recovers, but he can't get it there in time. Ackerman is aboard after the strikeout. Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air to center field. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camacho. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Martin Prado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Right fielder number
Striding
20.
in, Louis Bronson.
Bronson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Inciarte's there. 1 out. So digging in now, Rajay Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat from the stretch.
Davis.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is in there. Standing in, Caleb Smith.
Caleb Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Center fielder
and that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Looped out towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He reached on a single in his first try. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Davis. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Kevin Gossman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. In now is Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. To short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One out, nobody on. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Into the windup and the pitch. Salvador Perez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. This guy's one of the great pitchers in.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner, he's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Striding in once again, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ackerman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Margot. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in. And ready for another shot. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Martin Prado is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder number
Ready
20.
for another shot now. Lewis Bronson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Rajay Davis.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in once again, Caleb Smith, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Johnny Giavotella, we'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners. And
Johnny Giavotella.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And now time called here, and I believe a balk has been called. Indeed it has, and that's going to break our deadlock as well, as it's going to give him a 1-run lead. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Johan Camacho is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bronson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A hit in 2 tries so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is into the box now. Manuel Margot. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Manuel Margot.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Freeman is over, makes the play, 1 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1. Here it comes. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Gossman. He'll have the first crack at it here as Charlie Culberson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
So he got him swinging. Ozzie Albies is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the
pitching for the Braves.
Now at the plate, 56. Miguel Rojas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2-0 pitch on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Martin Prado now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swanson ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Lewis Bronson.
Number 20.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in, Rajay Davis. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. This ball's in the air now out to right field. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is... Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. He pulls this one into right, and that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
The left fielder, number
Digging in,
24.
Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And a curveball that started low. Broke lower. Volt. A runner at first with no outs here. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, tying in go-ahead runs in scoring position with nobody out. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Johan Camacho is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And he misses for ball 4. So the tying run will be forced in here in the top of the 9th. And this is not settling well with the fans. Dansby Swanson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bronson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now. Here's the first pitch. Nick Markakis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Striding into the box, Carl Edwards Jr. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Jose Bautista is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here's the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Martinez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned. David Robertson takes the mound as he'll be the first.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ryan Flaherty is up off the bench, and now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away. Now batting, Ozzie Albies. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Margot. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jose Ramirez comes on to start the home.
For Atlanta.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And that misses, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And this is fouled at the plate. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis is after it, and Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Now to the plate, Martin Prado. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire. Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Freeman on the night. He's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Left fielder, Ronald
Ackerman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler Flowers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez corrals it. And that ends the inning. So striding forward now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in once again, Rajay Davis. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Standing in now the pitcher, David Robertson. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Albus is there to make the catch, and that ready for another chance. Johan Camacho 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez recovers. And the throw is there to record the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Drew Stringer enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Anthony Rendon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
On to first, and we're headed to third. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he takes strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Center fielder number 11. Ender
Inciarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Martin Prado. He went down on strikes last time up. This one's down to third. Camacho is up with it. Roll on to first is going to be in time, and that means here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
First baseman, number 5.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. Nothing in one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Bronson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now, Ronald Ackerman. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ronald Ackerman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bronson will get there, and he puts it away to into the box now. Lewis Bronson.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder, Lewis.
Daniel Winkler is going to finally make it.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 58, Daniel Winkler.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Rajay Davis now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. This pitch is popped up. Albitz settles under it near second. 2 down. Now in the box, Drew Stringer. Brian Holiday will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 59, Brian Holiday.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in, Manuel Margot. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Adam Conley gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the
61. Adam Conley.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bronson is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A high fastball is in there. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that two-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Standing in now, the pitcher, Daniel Winkler. So with two away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, looking to make it 3 straight two-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the third baseman will just tag the runner coming toward him in the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Martinez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. One there. Back to first. It's a double play. Here's Ender Inciarte looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Davis. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Ready for another shot now. Ronald Ackerman. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He
threw it right past him. A swing. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Right fielder number 20.
Digging in once again, Lewis Bronson. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Flowers waits on it, 1 away. Here's Rajay Davis now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Jeffrey Perez will come on now and pinch run here. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. And at long last, the winning run is across to score. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs, 14 hits, no errors.